Good afternoon, folks. I would like to show you a quick video of how to access all of the citizenship study material. So what you'll need to do is open up a Google page. On your Google front page, just type in USCIS, click enter. You can go to the home page. We can start from there. Let's go ahead and click on citizenship, or just hover over citizenship. Go to a citizenship resource center. So you're hovering over citizenship, go to the right, Citizen Resource Center, and click. Here is your page. You don't need to provide any feedback right now. You can either go to learners or educators, but I would suggest going to the learners page, scan down, see where you have study for test, and click. Now, as we're all aware, there are several parts to the test. What I am mostly doing on these online videos is helping to study for the civics test. So see where my mouse is around, study materials for the civics test, go ahead and click that. And here is where you will find the lists of questions. This is one way to practice. There's a list of 100 questions. We also have the same questions in Spanish and Chinese. So remember, while you can study these questions in different languages, we also have large print, Arabic, Korean, Tagalog, Vietnamese, and the exemption lists and exceptions for those people that meet those requirements. While you can study in another language, you will eventually have to begin studying in English. Unless you meet a requirement of an exception, then you will be taking the test in English. So if it helps you to better understand the questions, to read them first in your language, that is fine, but ultimately you'll want to go to the English version. Now let's go back to see some more. What I use with many of my students is the flashcards. Now these you will need printing capability. I will typically print these in black and white, so they won't take up a lot of ink as much as the colored. These you can print in front, back, and fold them together if that is an easier style of learning for you. So we have the questions in a list format, questions in flashcards, and we also have the MP3 versions, which you can download. This is something great that you can both see the question visually and also listen. You can also download all of the questions together, so maybe while you are driving or you're cooking, you can listen to all of the questions then. You'll also see some videos that you can watch. These are all downloadable and streamable. Let's see what videos we have here. So there are two current videos. The USCIS Naturalization Interview and Test. I believe this provides an example. While there are many example interviews available on YouTube, I suggest watching this official one. And then the other video looks like A Promise of Freedom, an Introduction to U.S. History and Civics. Also available are a few different things. Learn about the United States with quick civics lessons. So these will help provide a bigger context to the questions that are asked. You can download it, you can print it, you can read it off the screen. So these are all great options for studying. This is where I get all of my resources for our citizenship classes at Blue Ridge Literacy, because it comes from the source. So we know these are official and updated as need be. Let's go ahead and quickly look at the study material for the English test. Here you'll see reading vocabulary flashcards, writing vocabulary flashcards. What I think would be important here is, let's click here, the reading test vocabulary and writing test vocabulary. I would suggest having a look at these, making sure that you can read and have a general understanding of what these words are, and then writing as well. You will be asked to write these words in sentence form. Not all of them. You will only be asked 3 sentences, but here is a list of the words that you can study. So again, while you are studying for the citizenship test, please visit the USCIS website. Watch this video to review again. All of the information that you need to study for the test is available for you here, as well as this website will provide access to the N400 form, which you will need to eventually fill out and send in to become an applicant for citizenship of the United States. I hope this was helpful. As always, please post questions in the comments, and I'm happy to provide further information. Take care.